Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to try and get a feel for is, why an Aldi apprenticeship? Why did you guys choose Aldi over everywhere else?
I loved my job that I did at the weekend. I really enjoyed working for Aldi, and the store apprenticeship seemed like a really good option for me.
And then being able to work but gain experience, I think is so much better than having to sit in a classroom and be told what to do and have to do exams.
I was on the internet looking for jobs all day and I stumbled across this one and it sounded good. The pay was really good for an apprenticeship.
Okay, so thinking back to that first day, what kind of things did you do to prepare and build yourself up for that?
I'm not a morning person at all, but I got up ridiculously early just to make sure that I wasn't going to be late. You don't want to be late on your first day.
Because the team's so small and so tight, they just welcome you into it straight away. It's a really good feeling.
How did you find the transition, whether it's from school, college, into the business?
It was a massive change from a complete scheduled like school routine every day to then jumping in, going in at 6 o'clock in the morning. But it's good, it's not a bad thing whatsoever.
I've got 5 days in work and then 3 days off and it rotates round. So I don't get every weekend, but I don't think you don't mind that after a while.
It is really hard work, but you do go home at the end of your shift and you feel like you've really achieved something.
So Ellie, you're currently a year 1 apprentice. Could you give us a bit of an overview for how the structure of that year works?
When I was at college, it was every day, but when I'm doing an apprenticeship, it's once a month. Our assessor comes in, he'll do a couple of tests with me for an hour, and then if I'm not doing tests with him, I'll be on the shop floor and he'll be assessing me on working stock and being on the tills.
It's not like a normal college qualification in regards to somebody who's coming in and watching you do a job. That's how they're evaluating you on your coursework.
Because obviously I'm a driver, so I've got the coursework qualification to do. You've got 2 theories, I think, for HGV. Obviously Aldi help you with the revision tools for them all. Starting to drive, obviously I've gone from a little car into this massive wagon, and it's a bit daunting, but the apprentices at Aldi got assigned a mentor and they helped you a lot, so it was good. So
Lewis, life on the warehouse apprentice programme, what kind of things are you doing on a daily basis?
It can seriously vary from one thing to another. Like, I'm in the chill, but there has been other days where I've gone out to the ambient, or a lot of, at the moment, intake. So of all the pallets coming in from the distributors, and then you'll give it to the reach drivers and the bulkers and they'll sort it out and put it in the right slots for the pickers to then.
How did you find the transition from year 1 when you were doing all your store employee work to year 2 and year 3 when you really ramped up onto the management side of things?
At 17, 18 years old, to basically run the supermarket, become the store manager, it's quite incredible for somebody so young to have that much responsibility. However, because of the guidance from the management, they gave you complete confidence within yourself.
Thinking of Aldi as a career option, do you view that as a long-term route?
Yeah,
Massively.
Yeah.
Massively.
when I went for my interview, I said, I know I'm training to be a driver, but is there anywhere I can go after it? And they said, you don't have to stay as a driver. So there's loads of opportunities they offer.
Yeah, it is like a ladder. Like you hear about like my manager who started off as a picker, who's now the manager, and it's like, well, that's pretty impressive. I'd love to do the same thing.
If you want to do well in Aldi, you will definitely do well because people will get behind you and support you throughout.
If you had one piece of advice for someone looking to join the programme, what would that be?
Just be yourself. There's no point going into a job trying to pretend to be something you're not, because you're not going to get anywhere.
Know why you want to be there, know what you want to do. Show that you want to progress, show that you're hard working.
Why do you love it here?
It's like a friendship group where I am. Everyone gets on with each other, you have a laugh, and you're kind of giving yourself a future.
The main reason why I love it is just to feel part of a team, a really good team.
Well, it's like a big family. It's like you walk in, everyone's so happy to see you.
It's not just a job, you're there and people appreciate you being there.
It's a challenge, but if you're a team player and you want to progress in a big company, then definitely Aldi would be brilliant.